But now it's time to get the news, the travel and the weather where you're waking up this morning.
Just after 7:32. Now, all police forces in England and Wales will begin using a new approach to rape and sexual assault investigations from this week, with a focus on increasing the low rate of prosecutions.
Official figures show that between April and December last year, less than 2% of the 50,000 reported rape cases have so far resulted in a prosecution. We're joined now by the Justice.
It's exactly 7:41. Let's check in on the sport. John is here. And John, so much...
Incubator is set to receive a prestigious award from the Royal Academy of Engineering. It's so clever, this.
It's incredible bit of engineering, yeah. It's called the Mom Incubator. It's already saved the lives of more than 1,500 children in Ukraine. It's currently being trialled across 4 hospitals in the UK. Well, we're joined now by inventor James.
Still to come here on Breakfast, farm machinery thefts have risen by 300% this year alone.
Yeah, our reporter Alison Freeman is...
To Breakfast with Ben Thompson and Sally Nugent.
Good morning, our headlines for you.
Now, we have spoken to Tony Hodgell and his amazing mum Paula many times here on Breakfast. 8-year-old Tony is a double amputee. And during a trip to Chessington World of Adventures at the weekend, he was refused access to some of the rides.
Well, the theme park has a new accessibility policy that means that admission to some rides can be withdrawn on safety grounds. Well, Tony and his...
I want to know who did that.
Oh,
we might find out if we watch later.
Possibly. 9 o'clock, BBC One.
It's time now to get the news, the travel and the weather where you are. Morning, this is Breakfast with Ben Thompson and Sally Nugent.
It's just about to turn 8:30. Good morning. We've been hearing today that the BBC is set to meet with the Met Police later to discuss allegations that one of its presenters paid a teenager tens of thousands of pounds for sexually explicit photos.
The corporation issued a statement saying it was working as quickly as possible to establish the
prices, but one of the biggest challenges they're facing at the moment is theft.
Yes, farm machinery thefts have increased by 300% in the first quarter of this year alone. Our reporter Alison Freeman is at a farm. I love that.
You can't unhear that.
The Damian Lewis thing. No.
Let's go straight to Carol, who can be...
He took the wrong week off. He should have been off a couple of weeks ago, shouldn't he?
Right.
Yeah, lots of rain around. Carol, it's great to see you. Thank you very much indeed.
It is 10 to 9. Now, fresh from Broadway to London's Barbican Theatre, A Strange Loop tells the story of Usher, a young gay man who is working behind the scenes in a theatre and writing his own musical.
Well, the West End show has won loads of awards, including a Tony and the Pulitzer Prize, and has been praised for its portrayal of a young black artist grappling with his identity. Let's take a look. A Strange Loop at the Barbican Theatre in London. It's on until the 9th of September.
The time is 8:59. You're watching BBC Breakfast.
Brief visit to the UK ahead of a NATO summit in Lithuania. The war in Ukraine and climate change are expected to be on the agenda. Well, our chief political correspondent...
to try and get hands on tickets for her UK tour dates.
Yeah, but do these really complex ticketing systems mean that many fans don't have really much of a chance of getting a ticket to some of the biggest music and sporting events? Ben, it's like a... plenty more coming up here on the programme in the last few minutes, just up until 9:15.
Yes.
But now it's time to get the news headlines where you are. Don't know if you're ready for this. Shall we?
Take a look.
Sir Elton John fan Paul Smith joins us now from Salisbury. He was at Saturday's concert in Stockholm. Morning. I mean, is it Paul Smith or is it Sir Elton? I'm not sure.